Do you have a toddler who is addicted to the screen while having their food? Do you find them not interested in trying the food or trying to self-feed? Then you have come to the right place. In this video, I will be sharing 5 simple steps that you can follow that will change your baby's relationship with food. Hello guys, hope you're all doing good. My name is Malvika and welcome to my channel. I am a mommy of 2 and with my limited experience, I help you gear through motherhood, parenting and baby care with confidence and ease. So that being said, let's jump right into today's video. This video is one of the most requested ones because many parents had DM'd me on Instagram asking the exact same issue. Something that shocked me was all these parents have children aged between 6 months to 2 years. So the thing is that children are addicted to screens. They want the screen when they are having meals, and as the days go by, they tend to lose interest in food. They don't tell the parents if they are feeling hungry. They don't want to try the food on their own or showing any kind of interest in food. So all these problems are definitely linked to the screen time. I am not against screen time in general because as long as it's age appropriate and content appropriate, it's fine. But when it comes to showing screens when they are having food, it's a whole other issue. There are a lot of problems that can arise because of this. Your child might lose interest in food. They will not try to self-feed, and thereby we will have to feed the food to them. They will have absolutely no idea of what kind of food is going inside their mouth, whether they are full or whether they are not hungry, and thereby making them picky eaters in the future. So what can we do for this? What can we do to gradually stop the screens and make your child eat on their own? I will be sharing 5 simple steps that you can follow. The steps are simple, but it's going to take a lot of consistency from your end. So you can give it a try. If it works for your child, then great. So step number 1, decide the why. Why do you want to do this? Do you want to do this because somebody forced you to? Or you want to do this because you see many of them following the same thing? Or do you really want to do it because you genuinely care? You want to change your baby's relationship with food? You want your baby to eat their food on their own? If you are driven because of your baby's well-being, then you will not probably give up that easily when things get hard, which they will, at least for the first couple of weeks. So decide the why, make sure you're genuinely on board. You want to change your baby's eating pattern and gradually remove the screen away. Step number 2, bringing the family on board. This is also another important step because all the family members at some point contribute to baby's mealtime. They either feed them or stay along with them or whatever it is, whoever is going to be there with the child while they are having their food. It's important all of you follow the exact same strategy, at least for the first few weeks. There is no point in you following the routine properly and somebody else in the family who cannot stand the child crying or throwing tantrums, and if they end up giving up, then there is no point in following this. And one more thing, if your child gets to know that crying is going to give him back the screen, then he is never going to stop. So please make sure you discuss with your family. Obviously, we are all doing this for the benefit of the child, so bring them all on board and tell them what exactly to do when the child cries or throws a tantrum. Step number 3, planning. This is the crucial one because once you start the process, once you know what you're going to do, then it's easier for you to follow. It's not going to be the same every single day. One day they might cry for 5 to 10 minutes. On certain days they might even skip the food completely. So you need to know what exactly you should be doing when this behavior happens. I will give you an example strategy, but you can follow depending on your child's behavior and age. So what you can do is, initially for the first 3 days, begin like usual. You give the screens, let the baby watch the screen and have their food. Now you know how long your child will be having their meal, right? For example, 20 minutes or 25 minutes. So let's say it's 20 minutes. So the first 17 minutes, let things go by as normal. After 17 minutes and when your child is almost full, try to remove the screen and give them another favorite food. Something that excites them, which is also healthy and doesn't hinder their digestion. It can be a cup of yogurt, it can be some raisins or nuts or some other vegetable or fruit that they like. Something that excites them. Once the 17-minute mark has passed, make sure you remove the screen away. Tell them that you are taking the screen away and giving them something else. Try to talk about the food, show them how to eat the food, or Talk to them about how sweet or sour or how yummy the food is. On the first few days, baby is going to be quite confused because they are used to seeing the screen from the beginning till the end, but this is going to change. So for the first 3 days, continue the same for the first 17 minutes, and then the last 3 minutes, take the screen away, give them their favorite food, talk about the food, and try to get them to forget the screen. If your child ends up throwing a tantrum, just calm down, don't raise your voice. It's okay however long it takes, but be consistent. This is the key here. Continue to talk about the food. Continue to talk about what your child is doing, how the texture of the food is. Is it slimy or is it rough or is it soft or whatever it is? Try to distract the child completely. So once you follow this for the first 3 days, next 3 days, try to stop at the 16-minute mark and continue the same process. And slowly, as the week progresses, try to reduce the time and bring the time to 5 minutes or less. It might take weeks for some children to even accept the last 3 minutes. It's okay, it is still a win because you want to do it for your child. So for the next 3 days, we stop at the 16-minute mark and remove the screen for the last 4 minutes. By doing this, we make sure that the baby is actually full, he's not left hungry or starving, and we can also try our method. And gradually, after a week, reduce the time and bring it to 5 minutes or less. Now once you reach this mark, it's going to be a little difficult because completely eliminating the screen might freak your child out because they are so used to watching it while they have their food. So what you can do is, when you reach the last 5 minutes, take the iPad or phone or whatever you are showing, change it into selfie mode. Let them see what they are doing, what they are eating. They just want some kind of screen in front of them. They don't care if it's a cartoon or if it's somebody talking or whatever it is. So in order to distract them, change the phone into selfie mode, let them see what they are doing, give them their favorite snack, and let them see themselves eating. You can give them a spoon or a fork so that they can just play around with the food and continue to engage your child. And gradually, after many days, once your child is okay with having food without a screen, you can completely eliminate it and then offer it after the food or before the meal itself. So this is step number 3. Step number 4 is going to be consistency. Consistency is the key to anything in parenting, if you ask me. So follow the same pattern every single day without a break. Even if your child screams, even if your child throws the food away, or if he refuses to eat the food, it's okay. If he refuses to eat the food, pause for a moment, let him down, let him go play for a while, and then bring him back to the high chair and follow the exact same step again. After a couple of days, they are going to understand that mommy is not going to give up and they will give it. Last and final step, step number 5, is offering encouragement. For your child to continue to stay without a screen, he requires a lot of encouragement from your end. Even if it is 1 minute screen-free time, it's still a win for him and for you. So make it a big deal, clap your hands, talk about it, talk about this the entire day. This is one of the important things that you have to follow once you begin this method. Every single day you talk about how you're going to eat the food and how mommy is going to give a cup of special snack for you at the end of the meal. So your child will anticipate this happening, and when it happens, they will not be taken by surprise. So these are the 5 simple steps that you can follow. I have tried my best to help you guys out. If you have any queries, please feel free to contact me in the comment section below, or you can DM me on Instagram. I will leave my Instagram ID below. If you found this video informative or useful, make sure you hit the subscribe button, follow me, and share this video with your friends. I will be back with yet another interesting video. Till then, bye.